Welcome back inside the Phil Sports Arena for the first day of the PVL All-Filipino Conference Quarterfinals. You see on your screen Savvy Davison waiting to face CC Rondina and the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Earlier, the Akari Chargers won in 5 sets against the Galleries Tower High Risers. And now, our second game for tonight, it's CAP, the PLDT high-speed hitters against the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. One team with Mika Reyes' team focusing on recovery because the bigger the game, the more rest you need, versus another team that was focusing more on consistency. Des Cheng and the Flying Titans not wanting to put their foot off the gas pedal. And we are definitely looking forward to these two teams face each other. And you can catch us, of course, on One Sports Plus, or the Pilipinas Live app. But I have to get, of course, to our panel beside me, Boom
No,
Gonzalez.
she says it's okay. You can talk some more.
You got
I
this.
hope you're not exasperated yet. Ayel Estranero, what a game our first game was today.
But we're still not yet done. Another interesting game at hand. We have Choco Mucho versus PLDT.
Hardworking Ayel Estranero pulling off double duty today. Yeah, the quarterfinals are on, as Franny Reyes mentioned. I know you did this already earlier, Ayel, but for those who just tuned in, please tell us where we are at here. We are in match number 80, by the way, in this long conference.
But we are in the 4th phase of the tournament. We are in the quarterfinals. These are the matchups for the quarterfinals. The 8 teams left here in the tournament, but this is going to be a best of 3 series, and the winning teams will move forward to the semifinals. So each match will definitely be an all-out game for all teams.
All right, let's focus now our attention on the two teams today. The quarterfinals is off to a fighting start. 5 sets kaagad that game earlier between Galleries and Akari. So let's focus on PLDT and Choco Mucho. First, the team that feels that they're due. They want to go all the way, not just to the semifinals, but to the finals. But give us a roundup of what has happened to them in the last 12 games here so far for them, Ayel.
Well, for PLDT, they look polished this conference. They were able to get the 4th seed, only gave up 3 games overall in the preliminaries. They were pushed by Zeus Coffee, but they had the confidence definitely. Savvy Davison was key to that win. But right now, they seem like they have mastered a lot of skill sets with complete pieces on their squad. Savvy Davison, Erica Santos, and attacking. You have Majoy Baron, Del Palomata, Mika Reyes, and blocking. And that girl on your screen, Kat Arado, has been manning the floor defense for PLDT.
Yeah, still smiling. She's smiling throughout the match, regardless of whether it is a grind or not, which has been pretty much the word that describes this conference.
Actually, you know, I do want to focus on the last game, their qualifying round match against the Zeus Thunderbells. Angge Alcantara actually told me na she felt na nasayang yung potential niya, yung potential contribution niya for that game. Because in the first set, if you remember, Uminayel, she had to be removed from the game due to an exceptional substitution, and Cash had to fill in her shoes. And Angge did tell me that, you know, may konting higil for today's match because they gusto nilang makabawi sa Choco Mucho Flying Titans, who they did not beat in the preliminary round. So for today, it was a lot of focusing on the blocks, how to make their offense move, and that's an additional pressure for her as the center of the PLDT high-speed hitters. But she did let me know that if there was something or a phrase to describe the high-speed hitters right now, it's eagerness to win against the Flying Titans.
Yeah, gusto niya bumawi, pahingahan mo siya. That's the thing. She's going to be fresh for this match, Angge. And Franny was talking about that match. That's 40 matches ago, by the way. That was January 23, 2025, when that man beat PLDT. So, let's shift our attention now to Choco Mucho, because Ayel, they both have an 8-3 record. But I have the impression that Choco Mucho's 8-3 is very different from PLDT's 8-3.
That's right. Very different story, because Choco Mucho had to fight tooth and nail to get to the quarterfinals. They had to survive extended matches multiple times, but they did change the story in the qualifying round. They swept Cheritigo, so they are going into this match with a lot of confidence. Digging was one of their strengths, but CC Rondina definitely will need more help in the attacking department.
Yeah.
And I think Dindin Santiago Manabat is the perfect player to give her an assist in the scoring department aside from the other Flying Titans. And actually, Dindin did tell me about the struggles that the Flying Titans faced just to get to this point. It was not easy, and mas kailangan pa nila ng pasensya, ng tiwala sa isa't isa. She told me that actually these struggles that they faced in the past definitely helped them, make them the team that they are right now. And she actually told me na para silang bata na kailangan munang madapa para matuto, pero hindi sila hihintay na madapa ulit because they want to go all the way to the end.
Well, we did mention Franny and Ayel that they went through a grind, 4 5-setters. Puti na lang panalo. But you know, they only had 1 3-setter. So the one thing though, going into the quarterfinals is they're tested. That's the one thing that is sure about the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Now girls, we cannot talk about this matchup without talking about our premier matchup, Ayel.
We have Savi Davison and Cici Rondina, the 2 leading scorers so far in this tournament. 2 lethal attackers, but for Savi Davison, she is the best scorer overall. With her being healthier this conference, she's become more agile and explosive, making her more dangerous. But Cici Rondina is just the same, doing the heavy lifting for Choco Mucho and keeps on reminding us that she is a force to be reckoned with both in offense and defense.
Yes, and actually that brings me, Ayel, to our Pilipinas Live question of the game. Of course, you can answer this below the stream on the Pilipinas Live app. And that question is, which high scorer will power in more points in Game 1? Will it be Savi Davison of the high-speed hitters? Or will it be Cici Rondina of the Flying Titans? You can answer that right below the stream, or you can join the conversation online using the hashtag PVL2025. But I think a better question is, kaya mo pa ba, Ayel?
Kung kaya nyo, kaya ko pa. You got me. You got me in this match.
We got a great team behind us, of course, to take care of this game. Savia and CC, the 2 best scorers of the league, they're going to go at it. PLDT, Choco Mucho, they're going to go at it. When we come back, we have this nice feature on the 11th pick of the draft, of the PVL draft, Lorraine Pecaña from Choco Mucho, and then we'll give you a first serve between Choco Mucho and PLDT here on One Sports Plus, and the Pilipinas Live app.
City for Season 8 of the Premier Volleyball League, the Heart of Volleyball. This is match number 80 of the 2025 All-Filipino Conference, Game 1 of the best-of-3 quarterfinal series between the Choco Mucho Flying Titans and their opponents, the PLDT High Speed Hitters. Introducing the two referees officiating this match. First referee, Herbert Matematico, Asian International Referee. Second referee, Erlindo Eusebio, National Referee. Let us now meet the starters. First, for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Outside spiker number 18, team captain, Cici Rontina. Outside hitter number 2, Tess Cheng. Setter number 3, Tina Wong. Opposite hitter number 6, Tintin Santiago Manapat. Middle blocker number 17, Lorraine Pecaña. And the other middle blocker number 22, Cherry Nuna. Starting libero number 16, Tang Ponce. Head coach for Choco Mucho is Dante Alin Sunurin. And now the starters for the PLDT High Speed Hitters. Middle blocker number 3, Mika Reyes. Opposite hitter number 5, Erica Santos. Spiker number 6, Savvy Davison. Middle blocker number 10, Majoy Baron. Center number 16, Angge Alcantara. And outside hitter number 17, Viola Ceballos. Starting libero and team captain number 8, Kat Arado. Head coach for PLDT is Ralph Ricaport. This match is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. It is a quarterfinals match between Choco Mucho and PLDT. This is the PVL, the Heart of Volleyball.
All right, starting 6 for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And we see Des Cheng now naturally returning to the starting lineup. Of course, at the start of the conference, she had she was coming off the bench, minimal court time, and then of course you see the 6 led by Savvy Davison.
And as we mentioned on top of the coverage, identical records here for both teams, but very different stories.
Must be some adrenaline, nerves, even for a vet now in Majoy Baron. She sails that one out. Quarterfinals, as my partner and as everybody has talked about, is a best of 3 and back-to-back service aces by 2 vets already here in the PVL. So, iba yung atmosphere eh.
First team to settle down will definitely the first team to find their momentum here.
Finally had a completed serve now. Reverse to Dindin Santiago Manabat. And it is Savvy Davison. That's another aspect of her game that has really improved in this conference. Number 1 in scoring, top 5 in blocking, top 5 in receiving, best in efficiency also. So she is really having an MVP conference.
And Granny earlier mentioned that they're very eager for this match.
Here's another girl who's having a spectacular conference in Erica Santos. The call is in. A Are we going to have a challenge? No, 3-1. Let's go back to Franny Reyes then.
And I do want to talk about Lorraine Pecaña since we did feature her at the start of our game. Now, Lorraine Pecaña has had a boost in her confidence. She's playing a lot more loose when she's inside the court. And she told me that's actually her way of letting go of the nerves so that she can be a better contributor to her team, whether that's blocking or whether that's scoring. She said that she's been inspired by the way that her athletes work hard and dedicate themselves to the challenge at hand. She said that their mindset is that they need to win today because a win today is the first step towards the semis. Kaya lalaban ang Flying Titans. Back to you, Buminayel.
Thank you, Franny. Sorry, we had to pause a little bit because we see Dindin Santiago Manabat holding on to her knee when she landed after that kill. She's trying to shake it off. We hope it's nothing serious. She's giving Coach Dante the go signal that she's ready. Nothing weird there in that landing. She actually landed on the right side first, but look at her baby that left knee. Let's hope and pray that she's okay because we want to see these two teams go at it.
Oh yeah,
in
you
full
want
strength.
the complete pieces for each team.
Mika Reyes could not control her momentum. She goes over the line to the delight of the Choco Mucho crowd here at the Phil Sports Arena.
PLDT definitely having an extra opponent here, which is the crowd.
So Dindin is going to limp to the bench. They're going to get her checked. Royce Tubino will come in. And she's been in some wars, Royce Tubino has, including, of course, finals. His team, Choco Mucho, has made 2 All-Filipino finals.
And they want to go back to this conference.
CC, and her first attack of the night. PVL prime time is on.
CC Rondina from the back row. We've talked about CC Rondina from all angles, from all sides. You just know, Dina Wong will try to look for her when they need a point.
Alcantara, the middle. Dina with a dig. Counter-attack here, but way underneath was Royce Tubino.
Tubino there trying to go for the hands of Davison, but did not get a check there.
5-4. It will be 4 serving 5, as I mentioned. Such an all-around player now, which was not evident in her game in the early year, no, that she was here.
Exactly.
It was all offense.
And she had to miss a conference as well, but she looks healthier now.
Yeah, she does. Block of the set brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference.
Blocking will be key here for PLDT. They are reminding Choco Mucho they are the #1 blocking team so far.
#1 attacking team too. That's an overcooked swing by the rookie.
And this is going to be a challenge for Choco Mucho, how to figure out to score points despite the walls in front of them.
Going back to Isa Molde, partner, as she's at the backcourt right now as Mika Reyes puts this one away. It's just, sorry, not Isa Molde, but Desiree Cheng. It's so good to see her playing again. And because even when she was doing service and then parang wala pa yung kumpiyansa, ngayon parang iba na yung itsura niya.
It was a step-by-step process really for Des Cheng recovering from that ACL injury.
What a save by Arado! Sky ball! 5-7 is the score. The tip ball and everybody's feet caught in sand.
That has always been a hole in the floor defense of PLDT. But what an effort there by Catch Arado, saving that rally, giving away a chance ball. But Choco Mucho just figuring him out there.
Cheng deflected. Right behind the blocker as Cheng was there. CC from behind. Denied. 8-6. We are off to a flying start.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss nyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Plus Astig sa sports. 8-6 is our score. PLDT ahead. Mika Reyes, our starter for the high-speed hitters. Choco Mucho dealing with injuries and players who've left, of course. And even their star, Cici Rondina, it's well known that she's been kind of not 100% and still second best scorer, averaging almost 22 points a game.
Only Cici Rondina can do that.
Boy, if they can get Des Cheng back in full swing, this is going to be huge for them. In the meantime, Savvy from behind is Doug. Ponce, bump set, back to Cheng again.
Floor defense is going to be key here for both teams because offensively we know that they have all the weapons they need. Whoever gets to defend better will win the rally this time. Des Cheng just right enough spin and power to get that ball right in front of Mika Reyes.
Full recovery now, Des Cheng with the serve. 7 serving 8. Back to Cici in front, rolls it. Arado was there. Angge. Ceballos fires a bazooka. But she claims there was a block touch. So does Coach Raul. So we're going to have our first challenge of this quarterfinal matchup. Our second quarterfinal matchup of the day. Looks like it is going to be admitted by Choco Mucho, so the point will go to PLDT. No need for the challenge.
I mean, Fiola Ceballos has always been known for that kind of attacking, going for the hands of her blockers, so Choco Mucho has to be careful with that.
Ponce with a take. Back to Cici. Oh boy, Nia and Ayel need time to recover from that, so let's send it over to Franny Reyes.
I just came from the dugout of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans where I got to speak with Dindin Santiago Manabat. She told me that upon takeoff earlier, she felt something in her left knee that right now the PT of the Flying Titans is still assessing. We're yet to find out if she'll be able to come back to our game, but she did let me know that she's okay, she's walking, and she's hoping she gets to come back and see action. Back to the back.
Thank you very much. We're hoping too, but of course, more than anything else, we need to make sure she's 100% ready to go. So it was in the takeoff that alala natin, nandiyan pa sila Duque Ogunsanya, di ba? Yan pa yung mga naging Cici Rondina now starting to heat up. Rondina with her third point.
And as we mentioned, she will be getting the bigger load in scoring here for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. The question is, who will be the next man up for them in terms of scoring?
That is out. No, it's in. Or was there? Yes, there was a touch.
Right now, it's a more balanced playmaking here for Alcantara players. All players chipping in points here, taking off the load from Savvy Davison.
And I think that is what has contributed also to Savvy, not only being the high scorer that she is, but the efficiency is high because unlike Cici, nawala sa top 10 ng efficiency, pero number 2 scorer kasi nga it's all her, no?
She has to work harder than everyone else.
Tubino sends it long. A nice rally, but ended with an over ball for Royce Tubino. 12-9.
So far, PLDT winning the long rallies here.
Okay, our second referee, Erlindo Eusebio, making sure that there are no slick spot. We don't want any accidents here,
Right.
especially
More
on
injuries.
this. Especially on this side of the Choco Mucho. Well, of course, any part of the court for that matter. Majoy. Dina, back to CC. Doug! Counter-attack. Mataas yung bola. Ponce. CC again. With the block breaker.
Cici Rondina, no matter the number of attempts, she will make sure she will get that point, getting that second attempt this time. No coverage there for the high-speed hitters.
Back to Mika. The dig. Miscommunication a little bit. The dump. Backside. General. Secondary setter. Tubino. Nobody taking the second ball. Stuck in the mud. At the feet of the high-speed hitters.
A close match so far. Great exchanges coming from both teams, as expected.
Now we already had a 5-setter. Of course, it's the quarterfinals. Nobody's giving away points anymore. Oh, CC with an ace for Rondina. That will be her 9th service ace of the conference.
Right on the line there. Not even Davison was able to read that one.
Rotational fault for PLDT, and Choco Mucho takes over the lead.
And we've seen this happen from PLDT, even from their previous games, even from the games they've won. They have moments wherein they kind of slow down, but right now they can't afford that because Choco Mucho gaining some momentum here.
Yeah, it's a 4-0 run, partner. Whoa, look at Savvy. She's already almost there upstairs with our first referee. Look at this, look at this. He's almost right there at the shoulder of Herbert Matematico. A spike of the set brought to you by Dunking. Pasalubong ng bayan. How do you stop that?
Just so much elevation and power in that attack.
Boys, Doug, Mika with a dump. Dina sets up Cheng. Over. And the call will be, yes.
Overreaching.
Yep, a violation on Angge. Easy call.
And sometimes if you're the setter, hindi mo talaga napipigilan if it's like a regalo to the opponent.
Lunag on tap. Playable. Cheng. Coverage wasn't good enough.
Blocking there again for the PLDT high-speed hitters. Total rejection against Desiree Cheng. Erika Santos
Nowhere to
with
go.
a kill.
Yeah, nowhere to go. Savvy. That's a bullet.
Too strong of a serve there for Davison.
We are in for a battle. Yung reaction ng crowd parang 5th set na eh.
From start,
Ano ba to?
from the start.
15-14 pa lang in the first. Savvy receiving. Erica adjusting. CC from behind. Kat back to Erica. That's in. Erica Santos, their second best scorer.
Long hits has been working here for PLDT. Not a lot of sharp attack. Even Savvy Davison earlier with that elevation. They have been targeting the corner pockets and it has been working for PLDT.
Obviously, practice, part of the game plan. At least in the first set until something happens. Looks like yun ang mangyayari.
Choco Mucho adjust their defense.
Nice pickup. Chance to counter. Savvy from behind. But it is Choco Mucho going into the second technical timeout ahead.
Bitin na kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Finance ang BFF na malalapitan. 16-15 is our score. We are crawling through an exciting first set so far as PLDT playing catch-up here. Dina Wong and the rest of Choco Mucho. And Desiree Cheng on tap. Boom Gonzalez, Aya Estranero, Franny Reyes, PVL Primetime, quarterfinals, day number 1, match number 80. Of the All-Filipino Conference.
Oh.
Clean.
Quick side out there for the high-speed hitters. And Angel Alcantara has been known to be comfortable activating the middles. Right now, they will need more of the production of Majoy Baron.
Back to CC. Dug by catch. He knew the angle. Ceballos rolls it over. CC again flies. That one's in.
CC Rondina definitely will be a big problem here for the high-speed hitters if they can figure her out. But you have to credit her a variety of attacks, variety of angles coming from her so far.
She looks like there's a bounce to her today again.
She knows she has to have her A game today against the high-speed hitters.
Majoy. Good reaction there by CC. She gets it back. Bang! Bang!
How can you stop a CC Rondina? Not even the hand of Majoy Baron can get a touch on that attack of CC Rondina. Just perfectly avoiding them, finding that sharp angle.
And the most impressive part there was the recovery. How she went back to her runway. Ang bilis eh.
That's CC Rondina.
Yeah. Ceballos asking for it. That's why. Off the arms of Cheng. That is her second point of the match.
Much needed point there for the high-speed hitters because they can't allow Choco Mucho to continue to gain a big lead here, and they want to rotate to have Davison in the front row right now.
18 all.
Scramble there on the side of Choco Mucho.
That is going to bounce in. It drops.
It looked like it was going to sail out, but the Piola Ceballos, very accurate in that serve.
That's a 3-0 counter run by PLDT. And Coach Dante has to call time.
That service ace from Piola Ceballos. Did look like it was gonna sail out. Coach Rad even celebrating that point.
Sabi niya, alam ko naman papasok yun. Kaduda-duda. Dina had to chase. Cici flying in. And an offensive block by Majoy Baron.
And we mentioned earlier, this is going to be a game of adjustments this time. Blockers adjusting to the angle of Cici Rondina, rejecting her this time.
Cici, Rumisi, Pumalo! Oh, that is beyond the antenna. Good chase, though.
Yeah, great effort there coming from Fiola Ceballos, not giving up until the last second. But you just know Cici Rondina, when she gets blocked, she will get a bounce back point right away.
2019. Isa-isa tayo dito, partner. Bumalik sa PLDT. Majoy, backside. Savvy puts it away. 3 points.
Davison didn't even have to go for a full swing there. Just a half swing to get the point off the hands of Nunag, powering through that time.
Just a wrist action was good enough. Pure technique. 21-19. PLDT ahead. Who's going to end strong here in set number 1? Sheila Quiseo, by the way, is in the match. Tip ball. Bump set. Savvy didn't like it. What an angle. Gets it to crawl. Here comes Rondina. This time, Rondina wins the battle at the net.
Just too much power in that hit of Cici Rondina. Not even an established block there coming from Davison and Reyes can slow her down at least in that sequence.
Lisa Molde is in. Cici Rondina serving. That's a touch.
Very clear there, very intentional in that attack for Davison. Not the best of heights for that set, but again, finding a way to get that point.
4 points for her. They're led by Erica Santos's 5. Angge to Cherry. Backside. Coverage by Mika. Erica again. Finds the line. Santos with 6 points, averaging almost 14 a match in this All-Filipino conference. And Coach Dante is forced to call his final timeout.
Kapag short, laging ito yan. Kapag dito, ito lang yung ginagawa. Ready, every time na alam mo, no, timayan na tuloy sa. Okay, set na lang tayo. Pwede mo naman siyang, mag-resipon ka. Pwede mo na i-connect. Kasi, pagkakwato, go.
Hey, Choco Mucho! Second front!
Coach Dante, a busy man this weekend. First PVL today, tomorrow.
UAP.
Got a big match, yep. In the UAP, second match of the men's division. But all his focus is on this one because his hands are full. PLDT ahead by 3. Angge on tap, short serve. And a chance here to go for set point. And Savvy Davison blowing wind and putting it away.
Well, PLDT is in their strongest rotation right now with Davison, Santos, and Reyes on the front row. So Angge Alcantara has so many choices in terms of offense.
His run continues. So a chance ball to be given with 4 set points. Backside. And PLDT ending the set strong with a 5-1 run.
You have to credit Angge Alcantara with that playmaking, really confusing the net defense of Choco Mucho. Nunag late and closing down Santos in that last sequence.
7 points for Santos, 5 for Davison. PLDT strikes first.
Player highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
An explosive start to this quarterfinal matchup between the PLDT high-speed hitters and the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. 26 minutes. A 5-1 bomb unleashed by PLDT at the end. Not even the Dante Alinsunurin timeout could stop it, and they win 25-20.
I mean, they went neck and neck, as you mentioned, until the 20th mark. But no, PLDT found their strongest rotation at the right time. Savi Davis and Erica Santos with important points in the tail end. But Choco Mucho had the disadvantage because Cici Rondina was in the back row. They couldn't find a way to activate her. But for both teams, it has been team effort from offense to defense. As you see the numbers, no more attack points here. Just one more attack point for PLDT. They have 14 against the 13 of Choco Mucho. But the biggest difference maker here for PLDT was their net defense. 5 kill blocks. That's a high output for one set here for PLDT, and almost the same number of errors here for both teams. And we can expect PLDT to continue to really be locked in their net defense. Again, they can't really have loose blocks against the likes of Cici Rondina.
3 players in the top 10 of blocking for PLDT. One of them is not even played yet in Del Palomata. Savi and Majoy, of course, number 3 and number 5. Sorry, number 5 and number 3, respectively. Savi is number 5, and Majoy is number 3. So their blocking has been splendid in that first set. So we will see what will happen now. Second set action in this quarterfinal matchup. Match number 80. And Dina Wong is on tap to start us up with an ace.
Oh, what a way to start the second set here for Dina Wong. A score off a service ace, but we see some adjustments here for Coach Dante Alinsunurin. You have Isa Molde in together with Des Cheng and Cici Rondina.
High contact point. Savi Davison pounding the pavement.
And you can just hope, if you're Choco Mucho, to at least get a rebound just to slow it down, because once it passes through that net defense, that's quite impossible to defend on the floor.
Molde knows there was an opening there.
And that's the strength of Isa Molde, that down the line angle, always trying to look for zone 1. This time perfectly executed. No one there for PLDT.
Good set for her. Perfect height, perfect distance from the net. Look at that angle. Now, I think she's just bragging now that she can do these things. Savi Davison racking it up. 7 points. Let's go to Franny Reyes.
Well, Boom and Ayel, I do want to talk a bit more about Savi Davison. Of course, we can't forget that preliminary round game. Kaf Fajardo actually told me that that was not the PLDT that they know, and that's something that Savi Davison agreed on. She said that they weren't passing their best. They had so many errors in that game during the preliminary round, and they just were not playing the level of volleyball that they know PLDT can play. And right now, Savi is doing it all for the high-speed hitters. She actually told me that she appreciates when her opponent puts a taller blocker against her, because that means they have respect for the sport and they have respect for her as a volleyball player. She wants to be doing her best, playing against the best, and there's no better stage right now than the quarterfinals. Back to you, Kumanayal.
The match was 40 matches ago. The one that Franny was talking about, a 4-set loss by PLDT, where that girl, Savi Davison, scored 27 points.
27 points lang naman.
Cici Rondina had 20, but they had the win in that match. Savi adjusting.
Oh, great dig from Rondina.
One-hand get. Ball there, rolls it. Very accurate spot.
And earlier we also saw that tip coming from Isa Molde, so she has been choosing the right angles here. Placement shots coming from her.
Here is the difference, though, in that preliminary match. PLDT had Savi scoring 27, but nobody else.
Right.
After her was 8 points from Del Palomata, and that's it. Choco Mucho was one of those games where they actually had 3 players in double figures, and that is the formula for them if they want to have a chance.
Exactly.
Cici had 20 points. unfortunately, Dindin Manabat had 16. I say unfortunately because right now she's not playing. And then Isa Molde had 12 in that match. So that is there. If they can get that kind of
if they can
production,
replicate that kind of production, they would have a chance here. It's PLDT giving away a free point here off that service error from Mika Reyes.
So this is how we started. 5-4. Remember, Choco Mucho was ahead 18, 16 when PLDT made their run at the end.
Yeah, and the PLDT very known for that. They know how to make runs here.
Ceballos gets the hit out.
Ceballos contributing a point here. Again, blockers without them pressing their hands, it's not the guarantee to slow down Ceballos. He's just too good using the hands of the blockers.
5-all is the score. Over receive. Looks like Molde wasn't ready for that one. 8 points now for Erica Santos.
Erica Santos, one of the players who have also greatly improved for PLDT,
No doubt.
especially in terms of efficiency.
Found a home really here. PLDT also improved her fitness too, and her technique. Pinball. Savvy, that's too low for her. Cici with a perfect height.
And if Cici Rondina is in the front row, you can't give them an opportunity to set her up. She will definitely deliver that point, even with two blockers there. Going for the shorter blocker there in Alcantara.
6-all. Set 2. 11th pick in the draft. Lorraine Picaña. Ceballos had to tip it. Coverage was there. Cici rolls it to the other side. Angge asking for it was Ceballos. Did not get the set that she wanted. Cici gets hers, but access denied. Majoy Baron, the third best blocker of the conference, with a block of the set brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference.
Baron has figured out Cici Rondina in the past few sequences, even from the first set.
That's another girl, by the way, who has found her home, because remember, Majoy already lost like her starting spot in her former team. And even here, didn't start that way. Oh, what a dig by Savvy! Oh, too low for Erica Santos. And Choco Mucho tying this match at 7-all.
Alcantara rushing there to set up Erica Santos. Just too low for her that time.
Erica. Doug. Oh, what a tough set. Cici.
Really tough one, as you mentioned, partner.
8-7 PLDT. We will be back.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
watching the quarterfinals, the second matchup for today in this PVL All-Filipino Conference 2025 on One Sports Plus, and the Pilipinas Live app for everybody watching all over the country, all over the world. Mabuhay kayo. Good day to you. Boom Gonzalez, ILS Carnero pulling double duty today on this quarterfinal matchup, or quarterfinal day rather. 8-7 PLDT, Majoy on tap. Coverage has been good for PLDT.
Oh, great dig.
Yeah, nice down the line. Majoy keeps it in play. Chance ball. Oh, it goes back to them. Ponce was there. CC asking for it on the other side. Off the rebound. Mika asking for it. Ange goes for it. CC again, very tight.
Yeah. It was just a difficult set there for CC Rondina to adjust. It was beyond the antenna already.
Tapos right side pa.
Yeah.
Din Santiago Manabat, if you just tuned in the early goings of that first set, had an attack, and then when she landed, felt a little bit of some discomfort. Let's just put it that way first, because we don't know what it is. A discomfort in that left knee. Isa, pull back, free ball. Nunag hangs. Free ball again. 9-7 is our score. Open, Molde. It is back to Choco Mucho. Backside, CC. What an angle. Erica puts it in. CC again. They're not going to allow that. It's a catch and throw violation by Ceballos.
And Ceballos just laughing it off because that was a good effort from the floor defense of the high-speed hitters.
Look at this effort by Erica. She actually got that to the other side.
Everyone really diving on the side of the high-speed hitters.
There you go. That's the change of direction, double contact. All that for 1 point. Good first ball. Smart. Ange Alcantara looking at the long ball there at the corner.
Playing with more confidence now. I mean, those kinds of attacks you only do when you're very sure that you will get that point. Outsmarting CC Rondina that time.
10-8. Cheng. That's her attack, though. Just miscalculated it. It's the biggest lead in this set by the high-speed hitters.
For Choco Mucho, they need a quick side out here. PLDT is on their strongest rotation right now.
Good serve. That's alive. And a free ball for the red and white. Santos rolls it over. Ponce sends it. Coach Raul looking for Santos to attack again. Dug by Dina with a smirk. Cat with one hand. Savvy looking for the finish with the first line kill.
And Davison making it look so effortless at this point.
Hanging and banging. Spike of the set brought to you by Duncan Pasalubong ng Bayan. That is an impossible shot to defend.
Bantayan na natin. Yung spikers na naman yan. Wala mabantayan dito. Dito, defense tayo. Nagkukulang tayo sa defense natin eh. Sabi ko hindi tayo, saan tayo magkukuha ng break point natin hanggang ngayon? Wala pa tayo mag-stop. Wala pa. Ang offense na natin, pinapantayan na natin sila, ha? Agresibo tayo. Alam naman natin ang gagawin natin, ha? Okay, go.
Hey, Choco Mucho!
Undermanned. Choco Mucho Flying Titans on the backside of a 3-0 run of PLDT. Biggest lead of the match, 12-8. Cap. Ready and waiting. Comeback conference of KKD. Wait till this team gets really healthy.
With all their pieces.
Yeah, all their weapons. What a dive. And what an up there. And a little bit of luck on the side of PLDT2 as they erect a 5-point lead.
And you can just sense that PLDT is coming into this game really well prepared, just knowing what to do each single time they go for a swing.
They look focused. They look relaxed. We've seen them before in playoff action looking tense.
Right.
But there's an air of confidence, which I'm sure stems, as this is an over ball by CC, it stems from the heartbreak from that last
Exactly.
conference where they felt, you know, that they were right there in the finals, but they couldn't overcome their obstacles.
Beautiful reverse set there coming from Alcantara. Erica Santos has been having a good day here offensively.
And we've talked to a lot of the members from PLDT, you and I, Ayel and Neil, our colleagues on starting lineup, and there is a certain, you see that there's a certain motivation from them, from that pain from the previous conference.
And just a sureness of their confidence this time, of what they're doing.
It helps that this girl is healthy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Playable. Choco Mucho is scrambling. So they go to Erica Santos on the other side. Sent back. Savvy blows air again. CC. High up to Tubino. That is tough. Tough.
And Choco Mucho, they have been attacking out of system a lot of times, but they have to realize it hasn't been working for them. They need those good digs, those good first balls to be in system and at least get a chance to convert a point.
Savvy's in the back row. Still playable. That's an over ball. Battle at the net. Tubino will go back to Molde. Molde with a cut shot. And that breaks a 6-1 run by PLDT.
A much needed point there for the Flying Titans. Molde can be a good support here to the scoring of CC Rondina. Has been finding the right placement shots.
What an atmosphere here at the Phil Sports Arena. This quarterfinal matchup. Best of 3. Nice dig there by Molde. Tubino. Open.
There you go. Choco Mucho slowly but surely finding their momentum here. Tubino chipping in a point here in this set.
2 straight points for her. Or for Choco Mucho. Cut the lead down. Go to Savvy. But Savvy has really worked. She's really worked on her receiving.
Because she knows she will be a target, teams will try to exhaust her out.
16-11. PLDT still ahead.
Bitin na kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Volleyball live and exclusive here on Signal. Watch it all live on the UAP Varsity channel, One Sports, Pilipinas Live, because legends start here. A lot of them playing here on the court right now, including that LaSalle legend.
Right.
Molde catching up. Oh, she's having a tough time coming back onto the court. Isa is. Tubino. Erica. Too much of a cut.
Wanting to go sharp that time.
Watching Choco Mucho, sometimes looking at walking wounded team.
Oh, yeah.
Players are hurt or coming off an injury, or in the case of Dindin, sustaining an injury today, as this one is sent out by Tubino.
Choco Mucho just facing a lot of challenges this conference.
Physical, most of them,
Right.
which in turn becomes a mental challenge, obviously. And even with that, partner,
They're still here.
and they were 8-3, 9-3 if you consider including the previous match.
Speaks a lot about their system, their resilience, individually and as a team.
Yeah. Cap and KKD are on tap now for PLDT. Speaking of players who are coming back. Good first ball. KKD with a tip ball. The dive by Molde. Ooh. And very tentative.
Right.
Lorraine Pecaña there.
She was under the ball. She didn't have a choice to go for that set, but it did look like she wasn't ready for that.
Back to a 5-point lead. 18-13.
Cici Rondina with a point there going down the line, attacking even on top of the hands of KKD.
Wow.
Pure volleyball IQ there.
Savvy on the other end, off the rebound. Cici wants it. Cici gets it. Calf reverses. Coverage. Balik kay KKD. Mataas. Pump set. Molde. Smart swing by the former UP Maroon.
And great decision there for Dina Wong not to go back to Cici Rondina, but to go to Isa Molde with only Savvy Davison late in that block.
Kat was there. Savvy wants to get it back. She doesn't yet. That's still good. Savvy again.
Oh, great dig.
Straight to the chest of General. Rondina. Denied entry by KKD.
And the Cici Rondina right away asking for a coverage because again, KKD is there for a reason, and that's there to stop Cici Rondina.
That has got to feel good for
She
Kat.
loves it. She loves it.
Yeah. Small victories in your journey back to the game that you love to play. That's going to go out for Majoy. And I love the celebration also of Majoy for her.
Right. Well, they know the journey that KKD had to go through with all the injuries.
Savvy unleashes a bomb. Look at her reaction.
As he said, partner, just really impossible to stop.
Look at this on slow-mo. That is slow-mo. Even she's impressed.
Speed and power all together in that attack. Whew.
And I think there's that extra motivation. You're up against CC. Franny mentioned it earlier. You know it's a battle. It's nothing personal, but she wants to go up against the best. Brooke says the same thing to us, right?
It's a showdown for sure.
It's the others who will make the difference for these two teams.
And right now, Choco Mucho finding other contributors here. Molde earlier, Nunag this time being activated. They need that to give Cici Rondina and all the other wing attackers, less blockers, or at least a late block from PLDT.
Regina Rocha in to serve and sweep. Back to CC. Mistimed it a little bit. CC from behind. No, it was Tubino actually who got it. Choco Mucho gets the point.
Alcantara, not enough ball control there.
2018. And that 6-point lead has been reduced by Choco.
Hindi, wala na si Terry. Tagaan niya na. I-4 niyo muna yung serve receive para may kapulit kayo sa nagkabali ka na malayo siya. Mag-single block ka ulit. Ano kang diin lang? Kasi maluwag naman talaga lahat. Tawa? Endgame tayo, endgame.
Quick 2 points by Choco Mucho, cutting this lead down to 2. The good thing about Choco Mucho is they're used to the grind.
Oh yeah,
They know they can go 5. They've done it 4 times. They've won all of those times.
You mentioned it on top of the coverage.
Yeah.
They have been tested and they have proven that they are resilient. But if you have Savvy Davison on the other side of the court, it can be a different story here for Choco Mucho.
10 points, 9 attacks, and a block for Savvy Davison. And there's going to be a challenge here. Ball in, ball out. But Savvy's saying there was actually a block touch.
Right? It's not a question of ball in, ball out.
Yeah, to her.
Davison,
So to her, it doesn't matter whether it's ball in or ball out because there was a touch. That's what Coach Rallies. But they can counter challenge this if they lose this challenge anyway.
And Davison actually looking really confident that there was a block touch.
Yeah, confident and kind of confused at the challenge.
She was ready to serve.
Savvy Davison with 10. Erica Santos quietly contributing 10-2. Oh, it's in anyway. Coach Rowley that last time saying endgame tayo, endgame. That's another problem that they had in previous conferences also, IL, which they are looking to cure and fix. And they have had some fixes here in some tough games here in the All-Filipino Conference. Safe serve. They go to CC. Savvy was there for defense.
Oh.
Mika told everybody, get out of my way.
I got this.
I got this. I know where I'm going.
Well, good enough for her. Good enough for her. She found the right spot.
Okay, wag na.
Ako na bahala.
That's gonna sail out. With a 3-point lead still. Savvy sometimes doesn't know her own power.
Oh yeah. Just too much sometimes. But PLDT has to be careful here.
Yes.
Choco Mucho, they know how to get the comeback wins.
Good first ball. Ceballos pulls. Doug. And another out-of-system play. CC rolls it to the other side. That's a perfect pass.
Ooh.
That's a perfect pass by Savvy. And Mika obliges with a swing.
I mean, if there's also one player who has come back so well from an injury, Mika Reyes also have started his confidence coming off the bench, but has earned that starting unit because of how she has played in their past few games.
That's why this team, when they're all healthy, they're clicking. And if they stay together too, IL, they're going to be a problem for a few conferences.
Oh, that's right. I mean, they handed Creamline their only loss in the preliminaries.
Of course, we say that, but they haven't won the big one, and that's what they want to do. Right now, they're looking good with a 4-point lead. Tubino adjusting. Set back again! Majoy Baron shaking her head. Her 3rd block of the match.
Majoy Baron has been a big wall there for Choco Mucho. All players getting checked here by Majoy Baron.
Sumisenyas, telling our scorer, bilangin yun, 3 na yan. Binibilang naman. 4, make that 5 set points. That will sail out. Are they going to challenge this one? They probably will.
Oh, yeah.
Might as well.
Take their chances now.
At 24-19. So we will see. In the meantime, Choco Mucho is led by Rondina's 12 points, Molde with 5, while PLDT is led by Davison and Santos, 20 points, 10 and 10 for both of them. And it is official. It is a 2-set lead by the high-speed hitters who are looking to go ahead in their quarterfinal matchup here in the PVL All-Filipino Conference 2025.
We got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Back inside the Phil Sports Arena, the loud Phil Sports Arena. 29 minutes is what it took. 25-19, PLDT was pretty much in command of most of the set number 2.
I mean, all throughout, it was a team effort there for PLDT, but we have to mention Alcantara just smoothly orchestrating the offense, but Catarado as well doing her job perfectly in their defense. Avi Davison, Erica Santos leading the way in terms of scoring, but Majoy Baron has been, as I mentioned, a wall there right in front of Choco Mucho. They have slowed down CC Rondina. CC Rondina only registered 3 points in that second set, but we saw Lisa Molde stepping up in the last few sequences, but still wasn't enough. But Choco Mucho has kept it close in terms of attack points. They have 11 against the 12 of PLDT. 2 kill blocks for PLDT, is still faring better in the net defense. 1 service ace apiece, and Choco Mucho committing a lot of errors. 10 errors in 1 set. That's way too much a number there for Choco Mucho to give away freely to PLDT.
Yeah, PLDT looking sharp. so far here. And let's give you an update on our premier matchup between the two explosive players, Savvy Davis and CC Rondina. And Rondina winning this matchup from a numerical standpoint, from a points standpoint.
12 points for CC Rondina. But double digits as well here for Savvy Davison. 10 points for her. But again, the difference here is that Davison is getting more help from her other teammates.
Santos with 10 already.
Right?
And Baron with 5, yes.
Davison, CC Rondina here has to carry the bigger load yet again for Choco Mucho.
So Mars Alba will start the third set for Coach Dante Alin Sunurin with CC. Micah Ortiz also will make an appearance here. Royce Tubino, Sherry Nunag, and Isa Molde. And that Coach Dante really just trying to look for a combination here. That
good mix.
Yeah. Again, if you missed it, din Santiago Nabat landing awkwardly earlier and still on the bench. Looks like she's not going to come back.
And again, they needed the production of Din Santiago Manabat in this match. So other players really have to step up their scoring here.
In their win against PLDT the last time out, Santiago Manabat scored 16 points in that match. And they won in 4 sets. PLDT trying to get back that win. Long rally to start off our third. Good coverage. One arm gets by 2 players. Davison says, I will not be denied.
Davison, a scoring machine. So far, unstoppable here in this match.
He's a machine, period.
Oh, yeah.
Joy, always a tough server.
Showing great ball control from the service line. I mean, the short serves really needs control there, and she has been going for those.
Tubino, that's very close, but gets it off the fingers of the smallest, or the smaller blocker on the left pin. 2-1. Angge will send it to the other side for a free ball. Nunag. Underhand to Davison. Goes over the blockers. Reverse to Tubino. And a hit out by Royce Tubino. Let's check in with Franny Reyes.
I want to talk about the huddle before this set where CC Rondina actually called her team into another huddle and rallied them on, and I could just feel the positivity radiating from this team. Oftentimes they would get frustrated when they weren't doing so well, but it's clear that right now they're resetting. They're looking at this as another 3 sets waiting to happen. And it reminds me actually of a conversation I had with CC earlier where she said she wants to see the tapang, the gigil, the tiyaga all from her teammates because she cannot do this alone. Actually, her premier matchup, Savvy Davison did say that it will not come down just to 2 players facing each other. Rather, it takes a whole village, and the Flying Titans need to come together if they want to extend this match back to the panel.
And at the rate that they're going, Franny, they might need another village for help because, yeah, their own village has been littered with injuries, so to speak. As Alba, backside, that's off the rebound. Maybe Alba will inject a little bit of a difference here for Choco Mucho.
And so far with Alba as the playmaker, PLDT has been left figuring them out a little bit late on that net defense. Tubino has been having the bigger advantage.
Remember, Tubino also one time part of this PLDT team.
Right.
Davison overcooks that one. The lead is 2 for Choco Mucho, a team that is used to extend its matches to 5. That's the goal now for them as they play from the back foot. They attack Savvy. Savvy with a perfect pass. Oh, nobody home. And Coach Raul is looking at our up referee and looking at the scoreboard, which reads 6-3.
And if you can stop the leading score of PLDT, that's good news for Choco Mucho.
Block on the set brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference.
Just a few sequences ago, it looked impossible, but right now Choco Mucho defending Davison well.
Joust. Alba. Backside again. Off the block touch of Savvy.
Tobino has got the hot hands right now.
4-0 run. Mars Alba injecting some life here in this match.
Yung mga may mga sim, tulungan muna natin. Sige, wala butan ko. Let's go.
Coach Val talking about their blocking because Royce Tobino has been going through their hands, even using the blocking of PLDT. Timing has to be adjusted here.
The overhead dig. That's out. Was there a touch? Nope. No challenge. Be a PLDT point then. Good timeout by Coach Raul. Cuts the lead down and stops the 4-0 run. Isa. Oh, there was coverage, but could not control the ball.
And PLDT trying to get their momentum going here.
2 straight points. Savvy on tap. Isa goes behind the blockers, but there was coverage ready. CC asking for it, takes a look at the defense. Arado, underhand to Santos.
Oh, great dig from Alba.
Ponce keeping it in play. Great dig from Alcantara. Santos again. Overcooks. Too wide.
And Santos just saw that cross-court angle was not available, angling that too wide.
8-5, Choco Mucho.
Bitin na kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Over, but the storytelling continues. Witness the journey before the glory. This is our team, the Golden Age. New episodes every Friday on One Sports, One Sports Plus, and the Pilipinas Live app. In the meantime, back to the action here. 8-5 for Choco Mucho. Santos with the tip.
Wow, Alba.
Alba has provided some spunk here.
it's not just the sets of Alba.
No, it's not.
Even the floor
It's not, yeah.
defense. Not letting any ball touch the floor.
It's their overall energy, effort.
Right.
Change the dynamic of this match. Catching PLDT a little bit off guard right now. Down 4. Tubino keeps it in play. CC rolls it to the other side. Angge. That's a very low for Savvy.
Flat ball as well there.
Yeah.
And that attack, not the best of contacts for Davison. So right now, Choco Mucho dictating the tempo of the set.
Doubling up. 10-5. 3-0 run again by Choco. Ceballos with a hit out.
Off the hands of Mars Alba. That time, a much needed point there for the high-speed hitters.
They've dealt with some deficits in the first set. PLDT has, so let's see. They can come back here. Choco Mucho on a run. Ooh, lunod. So Micah didn't even know if it was for her. But drowning in that set. So again, this is a combination that wasn't in play in the first and second sets.
Ortiz thought it was a combination
Yeah.
play.
Cherry Nunag being attended to at the bench. Royce, cross court, right pin. Ceballos, dug by Ponce. Alba goes for it, covers herself. And it is Molde with a block breaker.
No, and right now, not even 2 blockers can get the kill block here for PLDT. Great coverage there from Choco Mucho and Isa Molde. All power on that attack.
Coach Dante just told Mars, that's okay, go ahead, go for it. Majoy!
Oh, great take from Ponce.
And a great response on the counter-attack.
Everything going well right now for the Flying Titan.
What a move by Coach Dante here to change that lineup.
Mars Alba.
So now it is the turn of Coach Ralph to try to look for a counter punch. Savvy. That's kind of like the height that she likes on those pipe plays.
Yeah, especially from the back row,
Yeah.
she would want that space to go for a broad jump.
13 points for her. 4-point deficit for Erica Santos and the rest of PLDT. That's gonna drop in. Sabi ni Mars, kunin mo na.
I mean, that was clearly in, but that was a miscalculation on the side of Isa Molde, just letting that go.
Yeah, she was way in. So they go back there. Smart by Santos. CC's in front. That's always bad news for the opponent.
Yeah, and right now, PLDT is just overwhelmed with how fast Choco Mucho has been playing. Quick side out, quick counter attacks. You have to credit Mars Alba with her playmaking.
Yeah. Majoy. Run and gun.
And this is the time that they will need more of the middle attackers. Majoy Baron with only 1 blocker there. Cici Randina caught gliding, not established block there.
7 points already by Majoy Baron. CC. The push by Nunag. Tip ball. Smart play by Savvy.
Play. Oh, we saw it. We had the best view on that attack. Savvy Davison knew that it was a loose hands from Alba, targeting that just right enough power to get that hand, to get the point off the hands of Mars Alba.
Down to 2, the lead is. Heavy hands. Getting the point back, 14-11.
Cici Randina and the front row is very dangerous here for the high-speed hitters.
14 points. She's in the front row. Davison is in the front row. Me and Ayel with the front row seats to this quarterfinal match.
It's gonna be a good view here.
Yeah. Perfect view, actually. Alba will go to CC. CC unleashes. Arado coolly digging that one. Oh, she was going for the angle, Savvy was. And she was successful early on in this match for those very sharp crosses.
And we haven't seen this kinds of errors, decisions from Savvy Davis in the past 2 sets.
Back to PLDT. Savvy waiting in the wings. Slide by Ponce. CC rolls it. One more time for Davison. Short jump. Tubino adjusts. Baron. Molde saw that one coming. Shoot to CC. She puts it away. 16-11 to the delight of the Choco Mucho fans.
Bitin na kayo sa games? Watch all the replays at PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
SB Finance ang BFF na malalapitan. That's Randy Kramer Tolentino and Arvin Tolentino, one of the leading candidates for Best Player of the Conference in the ongoing PBA Commissioner's Cup. What a conference for him. So we want to shout out Arvin Tolentino, formerly, of course, of the FEU Tamaraos. One of the many and the thousands in attendance here at the Phil Sports Arena. Block touch challenge.
The PLDT they will need every point they can get here because they have been playing catch-up all throughout the set.
See, that is the danger always of winning, especially a second set. I wouldn't want to say easily, but easier than the first. And it gets your guard down a little. But also, we got to give credit to Coach Tante. Okay, sumugal, nagpalit ng tao, putting in Ortiz, putting in Alba, taking out Sheng. No block touch.
Very clear.
So more errors also here on the side of Savvy here in the third.
And that's because Choco Mucho has made their adjustments. Now it's PLDT trying to figure things out here.
CAF and KKD back in the mix for PLDT. Choco Mucho ahead by 6. This is the biggest lead here in this set.
Ooh,
7-point lead.
right on the line there for Mars Alba. Worthy of a second look. Take a look at the ball drop on the line.
5-0 run. Ponce has been great on that cross court. At kaya pinasok yan, KKD and Majoy collaborating for that wall.
Floor defense versus net defense in that sequence.
Boom! Welcome back.
Second solid block there against CC Rondina.
18-12. Wide on the serve. A lot of errors here by PLDT in the third.
And at this point, they can't afford for more errors with this lead that they are trying to trim down.
Errors also coming in different forms.
Right.
Mika Reyes getting that point back.
If there's one bright spot here for PLDT in this set, it has been their middles, the activation in their middles. So Angel Alcantara and Kim Fajardo could think more of that.
Angel Alcantara back. Still a 6-point lead. Tubino goes cross and it's in. Mars has really changed everything here in the set for them. And you are perfectly right. It's not just the setting. It's the overall energy, demeanor, the effort. There's
the decision making as well, putting more trust on the other attackers and not going to CC Rondina most of the time because the injections of CC Rondina has just been perfect.
Erica. So even these things like rebounds, blocking has been better for Choco Mucho. Not that time, says Mika. 2 straight points for her. 6 points for Mika Reyes. The middles have contributed a lot here for PLDT.
And Angel Alcantara also just recognizing that and putting all her confidence to the middles.
Savvy with a safe serve. Back to Royce. Again! 9 points for the former PLDT player.
Royce Tobino really has stepped up big in this set, creating waves and finding all angles to score a point, and PLDT haven't even checked her on the net yet.
Mika again. Ponce was there. Oh, but a scrape by Ortiz, I believe. Caught by our second referee, Erlindo Eusebio. Not yet out of the woods, but it's a bit comfortable for Choco Mucho at 6. But then again, it's the quarterfinals. You cannot get too comfortable.
As you always say, partner, no lead is safe.
Especially against these high caliber teams that are left now. That's a good pull. That's a good fake. Sold it so well.
And you see two blockers committing so well there to Isa Molde. She had so much space for the drop ball.
22-15. Looking for an extension here. Out of system. And it all starts with that serve. Coach Raud puts in Bedonia now for the first time.
Trying to look for sparks here for impact players.
This time it is Majoy who gets blocked. Getting a dose of her own medicine here. Wow, what a run and what a set by Choco Mucho. Look at Mike Ortiz.
Loving that block. Everyone stepping up, playing their role perfectly.
That is her third block of the match already, by the way, partner. And she only came in this set. It's a runaway train here in the third. A final 4-0 run to cap off a set that has brought this predominant Choco Mucho crowd alive. And Mars Alba has been a spark off the bench. And we live for another set here in the quarterfinals.
Player highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Welcome back. Choco Mucho getting the third set win and extending the match. 23 minutes it was. A quick set there. Quick work there for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Looking very dominant from start to finish. You have to credit the change of players there on the court. Mars Alba and Michael Ortiz changing the story, changing the momentum of the game for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Mars Alba orchestrating the offense so well for the Flying Titans. Royce Tubino chipping in points. Michael Ortiz as well right in the middle. Cici Rondina as well, and Lisa Molde. So it was a team effort there for Choco Mucho. As you can see, a very dominant win there in terms of attack points. They have 13 talking about the Flying Titans against the 8 of the high-speed hitters. More blocks as well for Flying Titans. They have 3 against the 2 of the high-speed hitters and 2 service ace apiece. But for PLDT here, they committed more errors. They have 7 errors. Very unusual for them because they are a team that usually plays clean. Meanwhile, Choco Mucho was able to trim down their errors into just a 3, playing more consistently in that third set. And we've got a match here. PLDT started really strong in the first 2 sets, but Choco Mucho looking good in the third set. As you see, Kat Tolentino on your screens right now, obviously supporting the Flying Titans.
Yeah, just as her game was slowly coming back here in this conference, of course, we all know what happened to her in the, well, it's a non-volleyball surgery that she had to go through for her appendix. She'll be back. Right now, she can only cheer her team on. As PLDT's lead from a set standpoint reduced to 1. Tubino has been trash talking, friendly trash talk to her former teammates, including Savvy. So Savvy says, okay, this is how I will respond.
I mean, Davison was definitely slowed down there in the third set, so they would want to have her going from the get-go.
15 points for Savvy Davison. She's had some time to kind of recover from her worst set of this quarterfinal match.
Switching angles right away there. Cross-court earlier, this time going down the line of speed.
Alcantara able to get it. Savvy with a tip to Royce. Mars backside. Oh! There's a touch of the net, but boy, that spike went through like a bullet anyway.
But you really have to admire Mars Alba, you know, being started in the third set and really changing the entire direction of Choco Mucho in this match.
The pace,
yeah,
the decision making, just very different.
Defense as well.
Yeah. CC from the pipe. It's going to be a chance. Oh, nobody getting it. Oh, let's see. Savvy saves it. Isa, chance to counter here. Tip ball. Ponce keeps it up. Tubino cross court. all. Franny, what do you have for us?
Was that the Flying Titans were able to edge out and, create a gap for themselves against the high-speed hitters. And that's something that the high-speed hitters told me that they cannot allow when facing such a competitive team. They also let me know that in training, their mindset has been hindi siya madali, but they have to do the things that they do right and they have to execute all the things that they work on in practice para mas maging madali for them. That's something that Kath Arado, the team captain, shared with me, and she said that they've already faced this team once before. They already know what went wrong. They know the things that they need to adjust to improve on, and they cannot allow the Flying Titans to gain speed or momentum right now in this match because, as you mentioned earlier, Bumenael, they have a lot of experience in that fifth set. So, will we extend this match or end it in the fourth set? Let's find out.
Well, that's what Choco Mucho wants. And right now they're battling toe-to-toe, 3-all.
Oh, great dig again from Alba.
Yeah. Tip ball, easy pickings, savvy, no defense for that one.
And she has been trying to go for that a couple of times. Finally successful going for that sharp angle.
The spank and the spike of the set brought to you by Duncan Pasalubong ng Bayan. Her 19th, check that, 18th point of the match. Her average is 24.6. The leading scorer of the league. What? Molde off the bench. Tubino, by the way, off the bench. This is what we were saying, that CC needs contributions.
Right.
And right now, Molde with 8, Tubino with 11. To backstop the 17 of Rondina. What a serve. What a serve.
Tubino having an all-around game so far. Even from the service line, getting that point off the hands of Davison, who is a stable passer here for PLDT.
5th best receiver of the league. Mars goes for it. Arado. Santos pulls. Back to PLDT. Molde asking for it. That's wide.
Molde also saying that there was no block touch.
Pero tama partner. Bukas
Zone 1.
Bukas na bukas 5-all. Set 4. 2 sets to 1 for PLDT. Prime time PVL matchup on One Sports Plus, and the Pilipinas Live app. Ortiz asking for it. Rebound. Reverse. Back to PLDT. Nanggigil si Majoy. But there was a touch.
Unfortunate error there.
Yeah.
Alba trying to argue. Outside na po eh.
Tough to judge in that sequence, but it's 6-5 PLDT. Molde right behind the blocker. Coverage has been there. Santos again. 13 points, going for the kill, cross court.
Santos just too much power in that attack. Tubino could not contain that one.
Down 1, now up 2. Our PLDT on a 3-0 run. CC. Too low. Technical timeout, and PLDT ahead by 3.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Get your daily dose of sports updates on Starting Lineup, Mondays to Fridays, 6:30 p.m. live on the Pilipinas Live app. And One News, also available, of course, on One Sports and One Sports Plus. We've watched that show.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Once or
we
twice.
like that.
Once or twice.
Yeah. Sometimes 5 times a week.
With replays.
On Pilipinas Live app.
On demand. Sobra na yung plugging natin. 8-5, where all of these players, including Cici Rondina, have guested already and have, really had wonderful conversations with us. A highly competitive quarterfinal match between Choco Mucho and PLDT. Royce had to adjust here. Mika will set it to Erica. To Bino. Keeps it in play. Free ball will be served to PLDT. Up 3. Majoy. Cici with a dig. Molde with a swing. That's a lift.
Clearly a violation there. Even Majoy Baron laughed at herself with that reaction.
Baka lang naman makalusot. In front of thousands of people. And in front of the referee. Baka lang. Molde. Ceballos. Block touch, she says. And so does Herbert Matematico.
And if it's Viola Ceballos saying that there's a touch, for sure, she gets that point.
6 points for her. 3-point lead maintained here by PLDT. What a serve. Alba chases. Cici swings. Arado with a dive, but could not keep it in play.
Slowly but surely here, Choco Mucho trying to trim down the gap. Cici Rondina going through the hands of the blockers. Kat Arado just a split second late and going for the defense.
7-9. Davison has been spectacular receiving that ball.
And Choco Mucho also has their eyes locked in on Savi Davison in terms of their service game.
Yeah, but she has responded.
Yeah.
Coming up with really good passes. Cici, runway. Ooh, Savi was on. Cici will try again. Savi with a dig. Oh!
Great rebound from Majoy Baron.
Oh, Majoy with the effort. It's on Choco Mucho's side. Rondina! Tapusin na natin tong point na to, sabi niya.
And this is why you don't give away a chance ball if Cici Rondina is in the front row. And PLDT was caught scrambling there, but the effort of Majoy Baron in that sequence really.
Cici actually got hit in the nose by Majoy's arm in that scramble.
Wow, the effort of these players today.
Ooh. Majoy with the indecision. That lead is down to 1. Here we go.
Now you have to stay composed talking about both teams because adrenaline starting to set in.
Majoy will go to Savi. Says, squeeze me.
Second look at that. Davison just going through the hands of the blockers. No coverage there for Choco Mucho.
Molde receiving. Underhand to Savi. Ponce keeps it up. Tubino just rolls it to the other side. Ange goes to Mika, who is denied.
That was a good dig. So Alcantara had an opportunity to set up the middle. Reyes at the back, but Tubino just perfectly anticipating that one.
1 point lead. 10 serving 11. Sent back. One more time. Molde was there. Alba to Cici from the back. Balde with a smart kill. And we're tied at 11.
What a sequence there for Choco Mucho. They had the bigger advantage to convert a point in all sequences. And Isa Molde going for the loose hands of Mika Reyes.
This team will not go away.
Oh, for sure.
Royce for the lead. Counter run. And Del Palomata is dispatched by Coach Raul Ricafort for the first time in this match.
This is the third set. It has been PLDT finding the answers.
She knew. Going to the corner for the 20th point. We're in a dogfight now.
Quick side out there for PLDT. The right speed and height for Davison.
Oh.
Can't afford those errors right now, especially for PLDT, because they want to find some rhythm here because Choco Mucho having the right momentum.
Dump ball. Instant impact by Del Palomata.
And this is why Coach Raul Ricafort wants Del Palomata on the court right now. They want her height and length, not just in offense, but definitely in defense as well.
Savvy's in the back. Targeting CC, out of system. Chance here for PLDT. Backside to Erica. Coverage by Alcantara. Underhand to Ceballos. Return to sender. That is the fourth block of Micah Ortiz in this match. All of her points have come from rejections at the net.
And that's why she's on the court right now. Stepping up big defensively here for Choco Mucho.
Too much. 15-14 now. Sorry, 14 all rather. Des Cheng, one of our starters. On the bench right now as Palomata serves it up to CC. Set back. Mars to Ortiz. Easy pickings for Davison. Reverse. Mars will send it. Mars didn't know what she wanted to do. This is going to go to Rondina. Savvy with a dig. Backside set.
Nope, nope. Clearly a double contact there on Alcantara.
15-14. The edge going to Choco Mucho. Back to Savvy, who continues to receive well. Oh, good effort there by Tubino. And because of that effort, they are able to get to the technical timeout ahead by 2.
Bitin na kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Decibel levels here inside the Phil Sports Arena are in danger levels now. It's not healthy for your ears anymore. And you're gonna have, well, we'll listen to it. Let's listen to it. with a 2-sets-to-love lead against a team that has gone to 5 sets 4 times here in the All-Filipino Conference in their 12 matches. They've won all of those 5-setters. They've only had 1 3-set win.
Right.
Both teams come into the next phase at 8-3. And this actually, when you look at the quarterfinal matchup, a lot of people circled this matchup to be...
It's a must-watch.
Yes. No disrespect to all the other matchups.
Ooh.
But it's got everything. It's got the star power. It's got 2 teams who have not won a championship.
Right.
It's got explosive open hitters.
There's just so many storylines for both of these teams.
And again, the team standing, say it all, both at 8-3. KKD is back. 16-15, Choco Mucho. Ortiz. Tubino with a footy, but not in play. Ceballos with 8 points off that block.
Right. Good angle to close there for Ceballos.
She knew it was coming. Calf. 16 all, 2 sets to 1.
Ooh, almost a broken play there.
I was about to say a miscue on the combination scissor play, but sa sobrang gulo, pati yung kalaban
Naguluhan na din. So lucky break there for Choco Mucho.
Good enough for 1 point, 17-16. Okay. Who's going to have the final run here? Mars again, great on the reaction. Rebound. Arado to KKD with the tip. Mars back to CC. Uh-oh. Not that time, Sesundina. 21 big points. That is her average. 21.5.
CC Rondina definitely going to be the main option here with her in the front row.
PLDT saving this one. CC asking for it again. Coverage by Molde. One more time. Still alive. Nunag. That's out. No run.
Great effort there on the floor defense for both teams. Alba wanted to go for a quicker attack, but Nuna could not get a good contact on that ball.
Yeah, the run was also a little bit stymied. That's going to go out.
Choco Mucho with a 3-point here.
We had a 5-setter in our first quarterfinal between Galleries and Akari. Akari won that one. Choco wants to extend this. KKD sends it to the net.
The errors piling up here for PLDT.
And a dangerous time too. The lead is 3.
Isibet mo na yung 1. Ano nga muna? Para kahit medyo magtipas, marutuloy ka. Para malaki pa rin. Ito muna. Go! Endgame ha! Endgame!
So tell me how, if you're Choco, what do you need to do? If you're PLDT, what do you need to do?
For Choco Mucho, they have been playing so good so far. Defense to offense. They have CC Rondina on the front row right now. But for PLDT, just the same. They have Savi Davison in the front row that they can easily utilize in terms of points. But they need to stabilize their first ball first for them to be able to set up Davison in her most comfortable position.
Kiana miscalculating here.
And
Just not there yet. The timing.
exactly.
Yeah.
And PLDT has to recognize that KKD is not the primary option for offense right now. You have Davison in the front row. You need her, especially at this moment.
So this is a test for the high-speed hitters. Up 4. Sorry, down 4 rather. Savvy sends it. And Ponce. Tobino. Savvy again. CC sliding. Counter-attack. Bumalik. Tobino. Block touch.
Very
Everything
clear.
working for Choco Mucho.
Very clear on that block touch. I mean, everyone right now is an option for Mars Alba, and they will deliver that point. Meanwhile, PLDT could not even convert.
And for those of you tuned in late, that is what happened. Coach Dantel Insunurin at the start of the third set changed his lineup. Mars Alba, Micah Ortiz. And the tides have turned now. PLDT was flowing here in the first 2 sets.
They were.
Rondina!
CC Rondina got her eyes locked in on the 5th set.
Seven set points. 1 saved by Savvy.
But this is a comfortable lead here for Choco Mucho with only just 1 point to extend this into a 5 set.
6 set points. Sheila Caseo in. It's back with PLDT. 2 straight points. No room for error. Caseo. Alba will choose Lunag. Still up. Savvy again. That's going to go through. Palomata sends it back. Tubino ready to fire. Back to Davison. That's low. Calf. On the side of Choco Mucho. Rondina. Tubino. Nanggigil. 3 straight points.
Not yet here for Choco Mucho. PLDT still capitalizing on the errors.
Boy, what an exhausting match here. They saved 3 set points. Can they save another one? Davison. Alba to Tubino. No! We are going to a 5th. We warned you about the quarterfinal phase. 5 sets in the first match. 5 sets in the second match. And Ayel Estanero has no choice but to stay with us. We'll take a break. We will be back.
Player highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
25-20, 25-19 for PLDT, 25-15, and 25-20 for Choco Mucho. So that brings us to another epic set number 5. Not surprised here in the PVL All-Filipino Conference 2025. But what a turnaround by a Choco Mucho team that looked like they were down and out after the first 2 sets.
But again, Choco Mucho reminding us that they've been here before and that they are a resilient team. And Coach Dante just knowing his players so well, knowing when to put them. And again, we have to mention Mars Alba entirely changing the narrative here for Choco Mucho. Playing better in attack points in that set, 15 against the 12 of PLDT. 2 blocks rather for Choco Mucho, 1 for PLDT, 1 service ace for Choco Mucho. Same number of errors here for PLDT and Choco Mucho, but those errors for PLDT coming in the most crucial moments of that set. Faulty decision making, and that's something that they can't afford in this 5th set. For both teams, they have to start strong and they have to make the right decisions right away. As you see, the numbers of the 2 main gunners for both teams, CC Rondina with 24 points so far, Savi Davison with 20 points for herself.
You know, in the 5th set, they will get a lot
for sure
of swings here in set number 5. We keep mentioning 4 5-setters for Choco Mucho, all wins. 1 5-setter by Signal against Creamline. That was a win. That is their 5-set history in this 2025 All-Filipino Conference. The edge of momentum, obviously, on the side of Choco Mucho right now. But this is the beauty of volleyball. You cannot win in 2 sets, regardless kung 25-1 ang score, 25-23, 26-20. It doesn't matter. When you get to the 3rd set, there's an opportunity to come back.
And that's what Choco Mucho embraced in the 3rd set and 4th set, an opportunity to extend this into a 5th. And they are here clearly with a better momentum going into the set.
So our second 5-setter, 2 quarterfinal matches on day number 1 of your quarters. Boom Gonzalez, Aya Lestanero, Franny Reyes, of course, with us. And we are happy to have you on One Sports Plus, Pilipinas Live. Brace yourselves, set 5. Alba goes to CC. Cap. And the first point will go to Choco Mucho.
Choco Mucho looking to start strong in this 5th set.
Of course, yung unang pinuntahan ng dalawa ay si Savi tsaka si Sisi.
But we have to mention Tobino and Nunag have done a good job slowing down Davison.
Tobino got off the bench in the first set because of the apparent injury to Dindin Santiago Manapat. Just for those who tuned in late, 3rd set, Coach Dante puts in Mars Alba and Micah Ortiz together. When all seemed lost, Isa Molde also off the bench. Tobino, dug by Majoy. Palomata may be a game changer here. 3rd point for Del.
Choco Mucho surprised on that A-quick of Del Palomata. No one got an attempt on the floor defense.
And by the way, that's going to go out. PLDT with the point. By the way, PLDT had the lead in that 4th set early in the set. Just speaks to this. I'm sure they're also drawing inspiration from this crowd, just cheering them on. CC on the right pin, off the rebound. And Ceballos could not keep it in play. 3-2.
Clean points here coming from the Flying Titans. Great rebound, but again, Ceballos could not get the control of that ball.
Kanina pa niya tina-target. This time, just the right buttery touch off the palm of Savvy Davison with 21 markers tonight so far.
We will need more of those smart plays from Davison because her power hits has been checked by Choco Mucho.
Right. Tubino on the right pin. Good press there by the blockers. Oh! And that still ends up as a point. Nalito si Erica Santos doon.
And Santos took her eyes off of that ball for a split second there, transitioning in that block.
Yeah.
Gave a look on Isa Molde there.
Right. Back to Savvy. Defense has been solid by Choco Mucho. Cat to the other side. Santos cross court. Mars has been so good. Davison will try again. Sent back. And a tip ball and a chance to counter with a 1-point deficit. Tubino cuts it through, but it's out. Oh.
Too much angle.
Ang taas ng tension dito sa rally, partner.
You know, each rally really you try to hold your breath.
Yeah. Savvy will be in the backside.
PLDT has the same story. They had an early lead, but there's a question of can they sustain the lead?
Tubino with a tip ball. And everybody's staring at that campfire.
And that's the kind of errors that you don't want to commit in the fifth set. You want to go all out in every sequence. That ball was high enough after the rebound from Palomata.
All right. 5-4. Ceballos with a swing. No block touch. We're tied at 5 in set 5.
Points coming in quickly here for Choco Mucho.
It's a challenge here for, what was it? Was it a block touch?
Seems like a block touch challenge.
Yeah, it is. Davison with 21 points, backed up by 19 from Santos, 9 from Baron, 8 from Ceballos, and Mika Reyes with 6. In the meantime, for Choco Mucho, running out of space as usual for Rondina, 26 points. Tubino has come up big with 18. We were questioning in the match in the preliminary round who was going to step up. Molde with 11. These are all off the bench players that are helping CC Rondina. No. So, back to square one. Bell Palomata off the rebound. Molde denied.
Isa Molde fully covered in that sequence. This has been key for PLDT in the 2 sets that they've won. Their net defense, that's something that they have to go back to and try to execute once more.
Micah will send it over easily. Reverse to Santos. Cross court. Alba again up for it. Santos was there for coverage. Savvy from behind. Ponce keeps it up. CC from behind. Alcantara keeps it up. Isa Molde says no entry.
Isa Molde taking advantage of the tight set to Erica Santos. And we know Isa Molde can be a good blocker here for Choco Mucho.
6-all. 2 sets all. Angge. Ceballos. The slide by Ponce. Rondina's in front. Amado says no problem. Too low for Davison. Back to CC. Pulls. That's still okay. No, but it's out of bounds now. 7-6. Choco Mucho down 2 in this set. Have now taken over the lead.
CC Rondina is feeling it right now.
That is a 4-1 run from 5-3.
We haven't talked much of Tang Ponce, but
Yeah,
she has been
you're right.
pretty solid on the floor defense.
Majoy overcooks it. Seemingly. Eight, 6. Change over time. Will there be a change of fortunes? Franny Reyes, tell us what you have.
Well, Boom and IL, the Choco Mucho Flying Titans really focused on endurance on the days leading up to this match because they knew the quarterfinals would be tough, and in the latter part of this conference, nothing would get easier for them. And for Coach Dante Alinsunurin, the goal or the message is simple for his girls. You cannot stop, and they have the momentum on their side right now. But for the high-speed hitters, they mentioned actually in their huddle earlier that they were in the same situation before against Creamline, one of the toughest opponents in the league. And we all know what happened when they won that match against Creamline. So all it takes right now is that eagerness to win that I mentioned at the top of the coverage, and also that composure that we expect from a veteran team. Back to the panel.
The question is, will that experience be enough? Because the opponent that they're going up against is in their fifth set battle of the conference and are up 3.
Sunod tayo ulit. Halika tayo dun.
Davison telling everybody to come on. Down 3. What a resilient Choco Mucho group.
Oh, yeah.
Bucking another injury in the first to add to their list of walking wounded here. All for a 1-0 lead in the quarterfinals. Best of 3. And in a best of 3, 1-0 is huge. Good timeout by Coach Raul.
Great response there for his players. Fiola Ceballos with a great adjustment on the tight set of Angel Alcantara.
Scaff will come back. She will set to Ceballos, Majoy, and KKD. And of course, Savvy still in the pipe. You know, KKD has been in many situations like these.
Oh, yeah.
But not out of an injury. Was there a block touch? CC says yes. Herbert Matematico says no. So why don't we go to a net fault? No, not net fault challenge. Apparently not a block touch challenge. Okay.
Because Dian Baron was actually saying no block
Right
touch
away.
there. Right away. But Choco Mucho and the coaching staff seems to be so sure here for calling this challenge.
On a net fault challenge, not a block touch challenge. So, crucial one. Did somebody scrape the net? No.
Nope.
So that's 2 straight points for PLDT after the timeout. We're back in business, says Coach Ralph Ricafort. But Coach Dante Alinsunurin says it's okay. We still have a 1-point lead.
Well, let's see if Fajardo and D can make some big difference.
CC on the runway. 10-8. That much forward momentum for that pocket rocket.
And Davison as well hesitating on the floor defense. I mean, for PLDT right now, there's so much hesitation in their movements.
Regina Rocha, service specialist. Another good receive there. Ceballos, double block on her. CC again. Anybody getting the first ball? Chance ball given to Choco Mucho. Marsalva, the game changer.
This is not the best time to give away a chance ball to Choco Mucho. That easy chance ball, not even a strategic chance ball, just making Choco Mucho work. That was the easiest transition play there for Choco Mucho.
Good serve there. Ceballos. Coverage. Savvy from behind. Doug. CC's getting ready. Pulls. Rondina delivers.
Choco Mucho playing cohesively right now. Just too much for the high-speed hitters.
Choco Mucho is 3 points away from a reverse sweep and a 1-0 lead in their quarterfinal showdown. And it is CC Rondina leading the parade with 29, but the difference is more help today.
And when other players stepped up, it really took away the pressure on CC Rondina.
And stepped up also offense, defense din, ano? Ceballos again. That's what we're talking about. Those deflections have worked. Ceballos again. That's in.
Much needed point there for PLDT because they want to rotate and to put Davison in the front row right now to put her in a better position here because CC Rondina has been having a good time attacking in the front row for the Flying Titans.
And PLDT had an early lead again at 5-3 here, partner. Broken play. Giveaway. Kim goes to Savvy. And again, Ponce has been solid. Very tight. So that's going to go out.
But what a defense really for Tang Ponce, slowing down all the attackers of PLDT. Timeout here for Choco Mucho.
This is a good timeout for Coach Dante. Catch a breath.
Okay? Isang magandang receive lang. Isang magandang receive lang. Isang magandang receive lang, ha? Okay, ha? So guys, sabi ko yung depensa ang bubuhay sa atin, ha? Okay, go, 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 go.
A titanic and colossal matchup between PLDT trying to show some heart in a comeback here in the 5th set. While Choco looking for side out. Oh, what a surprise! That is a gutsy play by Mars Alba, partner.
And Mars Alba knew that the blocking will be loaded on CC Rondina, so that was the best decision there. A surprise play right in the middle for Nunag.
Majoy with a dump, gets the points back. Choco Mucho is not yet out of the woods. We have seen stranger things happen in volleyball.
For sure.
Down 2. Can they hang on, PLDT? What can Choco Mucho finish? Reverse to CC. Rejected! And Savvy's got her game face on.
She's mad. She's mad at this point. She wanted that kill block against CC Rondina.
Look at that press, partner. Look at that technique. 1 point lead. This game not for the weak of heart. Tubino. Sent back by Palomata. One more time for Royce. Cross court. Match point. Choco Mucho. Would you believe it?
I can't believe it.
Yeah, you're
But
right.
Keseo here just caught out of position. Choco Mucho clearly wanting this more now.
They're going to go to Savvy for sure. Saving one match point with her 23rd point of the match.
Who else will Fajardo go to but Davison? You can't expect most of the balls or all of the balls going to Davison at this point.
Anggea's got to get this serve in though. CC's in the back row. Coolly sends it. Off the rebound. They're going to go to Savvy.
Oh, Ponce.
Molde sends it over. One more time for Davison. Bang! We go to an extension.
Savvy Davison being the big answer here for PLDT.
If you don't get goosebumps with a match like this, I don't know what's wrong with you. 14 all.
Commander, kunin mo rin yan, ha? May depensa rito, okay? Guys, ito, okay? Dito tayo, ha?
Saan ang maganda?
Ate Jeff, pasukan mo. Dito tayo. Dito lang yan. Okay? Wait lang. Meron ka dito. Pag napunta dito, adjust tayo. Tingin tayo sa kabila, ha? Vision ba yung imotan? Go, 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 go.
This is what you live for. Whether you're a viewer, whether you're a player.
Extended
this is what
matches.
you
We
want.
love it.
Yes.
We love it. High quality
Kaya
volleyball.
pa daw ni Ayan lang 5 more sets.
Whew, what a day for volleyball.
What a day indeed. 14 all. Angge. To Ponce.
Nope.
It's Choco Mucho point. So that is another match point for them. 15-14. And they're going to send in Des Cheng to serve.
Sense the pressure now on the
Yeah.
side of PLDT.
She hasn't been playing for a couple of sets now. But she's been here before too. Ceballos. Davison. Pulls! 15 all!
Angge Alcantara exclusively going to Savvy Davison, and Davison again just responding positively. But right now she is in the back row.
Yeah, and CC is a rotation away, if I'm not mistaken, to getting to the front row. Ceballos will move out. Bedonia coming in at 15 all. Love the chess match. CC from behind. Lumusot pa! The block breaker.
It's a Davison-Rondina showdown at the tail end of the 5th set.
Doesn't matter. They can be in the parking lot of the Phil Sports Arena. They will score. Another match point. Santos. And a chance here for Choco Mucho. Rondina. Ponce. To Alba. Off the rebound. Alcantara looks at Savvy. It's playable. Ceballos scores! Who's gonna blink first?
No one's giving up at this point. Everyone fighting hard for every point. Ceballos with an important point there to get the deadlock.
Hindi ba finals to? Quarterfinals ba lang to? Talaga?
Well, this is the most awaited matchup in the quarterfinals.
Alam ko last game of the season na eh.
What a show this both.
Oh! A giveaway by Bel Palomata.
got to be painful here for PLDT.
You're only human. Everybody feels pressure, whether you're playing, whether you're on the bench, whether you're a player or a coach. Another match point for Choco Mucho. Savvy, no. Santos, chance here. CC's in front. And Choco Mucho completes the comeback. Absolute bedlam here at the Phil Sports Arena. And CC Rondina delivers her 31st point and a multiple match points. Down 2 sets, they were dead in the water. They come back in their fifth set match in the conference. All have been wins for the 1-0 lead in this quarterfinal epic classic.
Choco Mucho just proving despite the injuries that they have been going through, they still have a solid lineup. People off the bench stepping up. You've mentioned Royce Tubino, Isa Molde, Micah Ortiz, Mars Albas. You mentioned the game changer for this match. But again, that one player who has been highly reliable in the tail end, CC Rondina, getting that win for Choco Mucho.
What a gut punch to PLDT here, up 2 sets and flowing also. But again, the beauty of this sport, you know, just can change in a blink of an eye, and it did. But until the end, you never knew who was going to win. And Choco Mucho, undermanned, get the all-important first win in a very short series at a best-of-3. As PLDT will go back to the drawing board. Down, but not yet out.
Not yet out. This is a best-of-3 series in the quarterfinals.
24 for Davison, 31 for Rondina. We said they will deliver, no question. But it was who was going to change the game for Choco Mucho. And it was this girl who is with Frenny Reyes.
That's right, Boom and Ayel, your player of the game, Mars Alba. Mars, pag-usapan muna natin yung first 2 sets for the night's match. Ano yung nasa mind mo nung pumasok ka nung third? How did you play and contribute to become a game changer today?
For me, first and second set, sinasabihan ako na mag-ready lang, mag-ready. And yun, in-observan ko lang yung kalaban ko nung pwede ko makontribute pag pinasok ako. And ayun guys, sumakses tayo step by the step. Woo!
Siyempre, sumakses tayo, Mars. But I have to ask you, this is a best-of-3 series. Ano pang kailangan gawing adjustments ng Choco Mucho in preparation for Game 2 or possibly a Game 3?
Siyempre, for us, hindi pwedeng kampante. Paghihirapan namin hanggang dulo, hanggang makaabot sa semifinals. So, supportan niyo po kami.
Now, Mars, kanina I did see you go over to your family here. How important was it na nandito sila to cheer you on for such a big game in this conference?
Inspiration and motivation kayo mga family ko! Alba family!
At ngayon na nandito na tayo sa quarterfinals, ano yung gusto mong sabihin sa lahat ng Choco Mucho Flying Titan supporters na nandito na yun sa Phil Sports Arena at sa mga nanonood sa bahay nila?
Unang-una po, salamat po sa Lord sa win na to. Thank you po sa mga management, sa Choco Mucho, sa Rebisco fam, kila Sir Alan, Sir Jonathan, Sir Rolly, Ma'am Liz. Maraming salamat po, lalong-lalo na sa Choco Mucho community. Supportahan niyo pa po kami hanggang dulo.
Alright, Mars, Choco Mucho, Game 1 of the quarterfinals is now yours.
Well, there you go. And a comeback for the ages. for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, who have made so many people here happy at this banging Phil Sports Arena. It's just, what a treat for them. And guess what? That was only day one of your quarterfinals. There are more matchups to come, including that one, the Cool Smashers and the crossovers of Cherry Tigo. That will be the quarterfinal matchup. And then Petrogas and the surging Zeus Thunderbells. Nothing but theater being provided by the Premier Volleyball League. Wag na nating pagsalitain si Ayel Estrellero because she's gone through 2 games already. Impeccable job for you as always.
Thanks, partner.
Same with Franny Reyes. I'm Boom Gonzalez. Choco Mucho with the comeback against PLDT to take a 1-0 lead in the quarterfinals. This is only day one of your quarterfinal matchup at the 2024-2025 Premier Volleyball League, the heart of volleyball.